Many Muslims pray every single day, but very few truly pause and ask themselves a profound question. Is my prayer really accepted by Allah? Just because we perform our daily prayers doesn't always mean our salah is reaching the heavens. Yes, you can perform all 5 daily prayers, but still have them rejected. And believe it or not, yes, that's entirely possible. The Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him, warned us that some people pray, yet gain absolutely nothing from their prayer. So the real question is, what are the signs that your prayer might not be accepted? What are the red flags that we often overlook? In this video, I will share with you 5 powerful warning signs that your salah might be in danger. And trust me, the last one is the most serious of all. So stay with me until the end. First sign, you pray, but your heart is completely absent. You're standing in prayer, but your mind is somewhere else. You're reciting Al-Fatiha, but you're thinking about your assignments, your phone, that conversation you had earlier, or maybe what's for dinner. Your body is physically present, but your soul is disconnected. The Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him, said, "A person may get nothing from his prayer except half of it, or a third or a quarter, until he gets nothing at all." Abu Dawud. This powerful hadith teaches us that the reward and value of your prayer are directly tied to your level of attention, sincerity, and focus. The less your heart is involved, the less your prayer is worth in the sight of Allah. And in the Quran, Allah gives a strong warning: woe to those who pray, but are heedless of their prayer. Surah Al-Maun. If your heart is always distracted during Salah, take that as a serious warning. Your body might be going through the motions, but your soul isn't bowing to Allah. Second sign, you continue sinning after every prayer, without effort to change. This is one of the most dangerous and overlooked signs. You pray and then lie without hesitation. You pray and then raise your voice in disrespect to your parents. You pray and then return to watching haram content, backbiting, gossiping, cheating, or harming others. Look, it's not about being perfect. We all sin. But prayer is supposed to soften your heart. It's meant to make you reflect, to feel guilt, and to seek forgiveness. If you're praying but feel nothing after sinning, no remorse, no struggle, no attempt to change, then something is deeply wrong. Because prayer is meant to pull you away from sin, not allow you to repeat it. Prayer isn't just a ritual, it's meant to transform you. It should pull you away from sin, not allow you to keep repeating it with ease. Allah clearly says in the Quran, "Indeed, prayer prevents immorality and wrongdoing." Surah Al-Ankabut 29:45. So ask yourself, if you're praying 5 times a day, yet continuing the same sins without remorse, without any effort to change, and without turning back to Allah, then perhaps your prayer is just an action, not a transformation. A true prayer softens your heart. It connects your soul to Allah. But a rejected prayer? It leaves no impact, no change, no reflection. Before we move on to the third sign, please take a moment to like this video so your brothers and sisters in Islam can benefit from this reminder. And if you're a true Muslim who is serious about improving your relationship with Allah, subscribe to this channel so you never miss a powerful reminder like this again. And in the comments, share a short dua. May Allah accept our prayers. You never know, your comment might be the spark that touches someone else's heart today. May Allah guide all of us. Ameen. Third sign, you rush through your prayer. Like it's a task to finish, you stand to pray, but you recite so fast, even you don't understand what you're saying. You move from standing to sujood like it's a race. You're just trying to finish, not trying to connect. Let's be honest, this is not salah, this is a performance. It's like trying to talk to your creator on fast forward. Where's the sincerity in that? The Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him, once saw a man praying quickly, and he said to him, "Go back and pray, for you have not prayed." Bukhari and Muslim. He said it 3 times. This hadith is incredibly powerful. It shows us that a rushed prayer might not count at all. If you don't take time to reflect, if you don't pause in each position, if you don't feel peace in your sujood, then your prayer is not complete in the eyes of Allah. So slow down, breathe. Allah is waiting to hear from you. not just your words, but your soul. Fourth sign, you delay or skip prayer. Without a valid reason, you know it's time to pray, but you say, "I'll do it later." Instead, you scroll on your phone. You stay in bed. You forget, or worse, you ignore. Then you rush through it at the last minute, or pray after the time has already passed, just to get it done. This isn't just a bad habit. This is spiritual laziness, and it's dangerous. Allah says, "Woe to those who pray but delay their prayers from their proper times." Surah Al-Ma'un 107, 4-5. When you treat Salah as something secondary, something to do after everything else, you're putting the dunya before Allah. And every time you do that, your heart becomes harder, your soul more distant. Prayer is supposed to be the anchor of your day, not an afterthought. Woe to those who pray but are heedless of their prayers. Surah Al-Ma'un. And the Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him, also said, "The most beloved prayer to Allah is that which is performed at its earliest time." Tirmidhi. So ask yourself, if you always prioritize the dunya, your worldly life, over your salah, how can you expect that prayer to be honored by Allah? Prayer is not an interruption in your day. It is a sacred meeting with your Creator. Don't treat it like an inconvenience. Treat it like the highlight of your day. Fifth sign, you become arrogant or judgmental. Because you pray, this is a subtle sign, but also one of the most dangerous. You begin to think, "I pray 5 times a day. I'm better than others." You start looking down on those who are struggling with their faith. You feel pride, not humility. But true prayer is meant to humble you, not inflate your ego. The Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him, said, "No one who has an atom's weight of arrogance in their heart will enter paradise." Sahih Muslim. If your prayer is making you feel superior to others, then your heart has missed the entire purpose of Salah. Real prayer brings tears, not pride. Real prayer makes you more patient, more compassionate, and more understanding, not more judgmental. The best of people are not those who appear the most religious, but those whose hearts are the softest and whose manners reflect their prayers. These 5 signs are not meant to scare you. They are meant to wake you up now. Here's the most important reminder of all. Only Allah knows whose prayers are accepted. You may think your prayer is weak, but Allah might love it because of your sincerity, your struggle, and your intention. And someone else may think their prayer is perfect, yet it might be rejected because of arrogance, distraction, or lack of humility. These 5 signs are not final judgments. They are warnings, a call to reflect, reconnect, and refocus. So fix your intention. Bring your heart back into your prayer. Keep striving, even if your past prayers were weak or distracted, because the prayer you make today, with full sincerity, humility, and love for Allah, that might be the one that changes your life. May Allah accept all of our prayers. May He guide us, purify our hearts, and make our salah a source of light in both this life and the next. Ameen.